Good day guys, it's Wednesday and today I thought I'd share with you 5 random facts about me that some of you may actually know, but some of you may not know a couple of these things, and most of you probably don't know any of these. So I thought I'd share a couple of random facts about me. The first random fact I wanted to share with you guys is that I'm apparently hypermobile. I got this diagnosed a couple of months ago by a sports doctor who was looking at me because of my injury, and the first thing he said to me was like, do you have any idea that you're your joints are hypermobile? And I was like, sorry, what? No, because I'm the least flexible person in the world. Like literally, I'm not flexible at all. So I was like, no. But I mean, I always knew that I could overstretch most of my joints and I can semi-luxate them, but I never really thought any of it until he told me that apparently that's not normal. I never knew. I just figured it was like, you know, not everybody could do it, but yeah, it did make me flexible though. Fun fact number 2 is actually a really weird one, but I wasn't too sure about having kids until about 4 years ago. Reason of that being that kids were terrified of me when I was younger. It had probably had something to do with the fact that I was wearing a lot of makeup. So this is the first day in 2.5 years that I'm actually wearing more than just mascara. Anyway, but I wasn't sure of having kids until about 4 years ago. I mean, I wanted to, but I just wasn't sure that my kids would like me, and because it wasn't just like one kid that didn't like me when I was younger, it was pretty much all the kids. They really gravitated towards my sister, who now actually has a little son of her own. So I mean, yeah, we always knew she was going to be an amazing mom, and she is. She's the best mom ever. But I just didn't have her natural feeling with kids, and I figured that, I mean, I kind of wanted kids, but I wasn't that set on it because kids didn't really like me. But yeah, a couple of years ago, my ovaries defrosted and they were like, yes, we're ready. And I was like, yeah, and I'm fresh out of a relationship and not really ready for anything right now. So yeah, we had a couple of conversations about that, me and my ovaries, but who knows? One day, hopefully, but not in the near future anyway. Fun fact number 3 is that I studied in Ghent for 2 years, where my sisters all went. Yeah, they all went overseas. 2 of my sisters actually went to America after they finished high school. One sister went to Australia, and I didn't, because I wanted to become a veterinarian, and you know, that was something I was really working towards, and there was nothing else I saw myself doing than becoming a veterinarian. So I didn't get in the first time in Utrecht, so I moved all my stuff and myself to Ghent in Belgium, and I really loved it. I actually, when I was there, the first time when I was going to, you know, get my papers and my stuff done, I remember being there, and a girl I knew from high school, who's now one of my best friends, she called me up saying, oh, you know, I saw you're in Ghent, I'm going to study there as well, do you want to look at apartments together? And I was like, okay. I mean, we worked out a couple of times, and we actually worked together at the karting center prior to that, and so I didn't know her, but we weren't like close friends or anything. And yeah, we moved in together, I think 3 weeks after that phone call. And the rest is history. We're still really close, and yeah, she's always one of the first ones I call when shit hits the fan. fact number 4 is that I actually got kicked in the head when I was 15 years old, I'd say. I think we just decided on buying, sorry if you can see the reflection of the thing in my glasses, I actually might have to take them off. I'm gonna need to take them off because otherwise the only thing you can see is a reflection of, you know, the garden, which is not really a garden, but anyway. So yeah, I got kicked in the head when I was 15 by a horse we just bought. We bought a horse, and she was my favorite. She was my very, very favorite. I loved her, but she was a really tough nut to crack. She came with like instructions that were a gazillion pages. She was a really good mare on paper, but she was just really traumatized, and yeah, so I forgot to put her on one of those hooks that actually opens up when they back up. Usually she would stand on one of those because she would panic whenever she was not able to release herself when she felt the need to. And that day, it was a Sunday morning, and that day I was like, I just need to get her hoofs cleaned and she'll be fine. And yeah, she wasn't. I woke up sitting on the floor, horse was gone. And I was like, what the hell just happened? I don't really remember picking up her foot, but I must have picked up her foot, and then something went wrong. And I do have this very vivid image of her sitting back, like completely leaning back. But I think I was already on the floor by then, but I don't know. But she was wearing shoes, and her hoof just scraped my head. So I've got you can't see it really clearly, but I've got a scar here. You can see this part, but actually the scar goes all the way down here. So this is a scar I was left with, a little bit to the left, because this is my left eye, a little bit to the left, and she would have kicked me right in the eye socket, and yeah, that would have not been pretty. But I had a really ugly scar for a really long time, and age 15, that's not something you want. Like, full frontal, everyone can see it, and I think that was a moment that I decided I needed bangs. So I had bangs for quite some time because I really hated this scar. And nowadays, most people don't even notice until I point it out, and you know, it's just a story that goes along with the scar. And yeah, it's my Harry Potter scar, so I kind of cherish it nowadays, but I hated it for a very long time. And the last fact about me is that I actually have 15 tattoos. Now, a lot of people know a couple. I think you've all seen quite a few here and there. But I actually got 15 tattoos. The first one I ever got was this one. And it's a anchor, and I got it for Hope and for my grandfather, because my grandpa died when I was 6. And he used to work on a ship. And then the last one I got, is this one. That's the last one I got. It's actually a honey badger, and the reason I got a honey badger is because, yeah, they just don't give a fuck. That's pretty much it. They just don't give shits at all. I wouldn't say I have anger issues or anything, but don't fuck with me. That's just pretty much it. You don't get on my wrong side easily, but if you do, yeah, then, you know, that's it for you. Goodbye. And the thing is, I'm getting a couple more. It's an addiction. I got quite a few, and there's actually at least another 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, I think, that I want to get. Oh, 7, 8, 8? Sorry, Mom. I'm so sorry. Oh god. Anyway, so I hope you guys like this video. Please don't forget to like and subscribe down below. Ring the bell if you want to be notified whenever I post a new video. And don't forget to check out my socials, which will be in the description box below. And I will see you guys on Sunday with a new week vlog. Bear with me. No, it's gonna be up on Sunday. Am I gonna? Yeah, it's gonna be up on Sunday. So, so yeah. And I got a couple of more video ideas coming up, so keep your eyes peeled on this page.